Today on the show, a US report says that China's biotech industry poses a threat to US national security. We discover how and why. This story by Frank Fang of the Epoch Times. So, clinical and genetic data of US citizens obtained by Chinese biotechnology companies through their partnerships with US institutions could pose national security risks, and that's according to a newly published congressional report. So what are the risks? Well, they stem from the dual use of biotechnology information. This is what the US-China Economic and Security Review Commission, USCC, said in a report published on February 14th. So an instance of this is genetic and medical analysis used in the biotech industry to develop tailored treatments for patients could be used for malicious purposes in the hands of a foreign state government, such as China. In a hypothetical situation, foreign states such as China could possibly blackmail individuals with the threat of posing their embarrassing medical information, according to the report. So in another situation, the foreign state could use information on health conditions such as allergies to conduct a targeted attack against diplomats, politicians, high-ranking federal officials, or military leaders to induce an allergic reaction or fatal injury. Much like health records, genetic data could be exploited as research about the links between genetic traits and personality traits, and this is as it becomes more advanced in the future. So, for instance, foreign intelligence officials, knowing in advance which individuals have genetic markers such as loyalty and susceptibility to flattery, would be able to know how to exploit or blackmail those persons. So let's take a look at the size of the industry. So China's biotech industry has grown rapidly in the last decade, according to the report, with a market now estimated at 30 to 40 billion yuan. Let's look at that in US dollars. So that's 4.7 to 6.2 billion. Now this is compared to the US biotech market that sits at 118 billion. What else does the report state? Well, it says, as a major element of China's biotechnology growth, Chinese biotech companies are utilizing US firms to acquire technologies and data that bolster their current capabilities through a variety of channels. Some of the channels include foreign direct investment, mergers and acquisitions, venture capital, corporate and academic partnerships, and recruitment of US-trained foreign and Chinese-born researchers. The report also warned China's biotech industry may also have benefited from illicit extraction of overseas technology through espionage or the theft of trade secrets. One example of China getting its hands on US data is highlighted in the report via BGI Group, a private genome sequencing center based in the southern Chinese city of Shenzhen, with subsidiaries including BGI Genomics, which is listed on the Shenzhen Stock Exchange, and a research institute. So BGI was previously known as the Beijing Genomics Institute. In 2011, BGI and the University of California, Davis announced a collaboration whereby the Chinese company would set up a genetic sequencing facility at the university's Sacramento campus. That year, BGI and the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia also established a collaborative genome center. In 2013, BGI acquired US sequencing company Complete Genomics for $117.6 billion. That's according to the report. The report stated that by collecting data across many efforts, partnerships with US entities, BGI may be amassing a database of genomic and healthcare data on US persons that is greater than that achieved through any single research endeavor. While BGI is a private company, the company has definite ties to the Chinese Communist Party, CCP. In January 2018, China's state-run media Xinhua reported that Du Yutao, the party secretary of BGI's Research Institute, spoke of the importance of learning and putting into action of the spirit behind the 19th National Congress. That's referring to the party's once in 5 years leadership transition event. In China, companies and organizations are required to establish party organizations to ensure they toe the party line. Du had spoken at the Institute's party committee meeting designed to discuss Chinese leadership Xi Jinping's speech at the 19th National Congress held in October 2017.